Very, very simple, very user-friendly. Silence button, so this is going to silence or mute your notifications. This button is for if we have to do maintenance on it in the home office, so this button won't service or do anything for you guys. There are 4 screens, and this toggles through them. So you push this, this will toggle you through the 4 screens. This starts and stops the pump. This goes up and down on the RPMs. So your RPMs, the more you increase, should increase your flows. So they should directly correlate with each other. This is the lock screen, so in this screen you can start the pump, but you cannot do anything else in this screen. To make changes or to go up, you need to go push into the pump settings screen. You'll see the blue lock went away. So this is our lock screen, so when you go for transport this patient to the ICU, you're going to put it into the lock screen so that nothing gets bumped while you're in transit, or if they go over to the ICU, then it doesn't get changed in transit or just while they're getting there. Third screen is an alarm screen, so anytime if you get any alarm for any reason, it's going to automatically take you here and it will tell you what's going on with it. There is an alarm guide right up here, so this will also help you troubleshoot. So red are critical, high priority, there are medium and low priority alarms. 3 of the critical alarms are battery related, so if you always keep it plugged in, you'll never see those. So if one battery gets low, if both batteries get low, or if there's no batteries and you're not on power, or if the pump stops, then you're gonna start, it's gonna start letting you know it's not happy. And then the 4th screen is more just, it's more settings, and it's just telling you what's going on with the controller. This does not link to any alarm, so you're not going to be able to hook this up and send any information to Epic or any of your charting systems. There are 2 lithium-ion batteries, so that will tell you what's going on here. It will tell you the pump current, temperature, and that is in relation to the system, not necessarily the patient or the circuit. So like I said, we can start the pump in a lock screen, and so I will start the pump. So our red banner went green, that means the pump is running, and then this is our secondary display up here, so these blue lights always verify that the pump is running. So if you see these blue lights right here, these dots, the pump is always running. And then once the patient's on support, we can hook up our flow probe, which is a non-sterile part. You can sterilize it, however, then you have to make sure that it stays with the circuit. But it's all physician, it's all site dependent on how they want to do it. The flow probe needs to be on before they go to make any changes, because this can be plus or minus 1 to 1.5 liters of flow. So it is estimating flow based off of what it's reading from the pump. This is going to give it a much more accurate description. So we're going to put this wherever it's going to be returning closest to the patient. So in this, there's no oxygenator, so if there was an oxygenator, you would go after the oxygenator, not before it, because it's another resistance in the line. It is unidirectional, so you want to put it in the way that it's flowing. Just to demonstrate, if we put it on backwards, it will read negative flow, and it will alarm at you. So we'll just plug it in here. And it takes about 5 to 10 seconds to read differences in flow. So I put it on actually the proper way. I was looking at it backwards. So it's reading negative 3.2. At that point, if you ever did see that, you would just want to verify that the physician hooked the circuit properly, but most of the time it's just put on incorrectly. Anytime you see a flow sensor error, it just means that this is not either clicked in, you'll hear it audibly click, and you just acknowledge